Good evening, my man. Hope you're
Yeah,
doing well.
it's a pleasure.
Hope the rest of the bad members are safe and you guys are staying sane during the coronavirus and all that stuff over where you guys are at.
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Hope you staying
Ah,
sane,
yeah,
staying
yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
yeah,
staying safe.
yeah. I hope you're safe as well. Yeah,
What do you guys
first
been
of all,
doing?
I want to apologize if I make mistakes speaking because English is not my native language.
Oh no, it's totally fine. It's all right.
Okay.
um, but how are you and how the band's been doing right now during this world craziness? How are you guys?
Well, we've been at home, all of us, and we've been trying to make the most of it, like trying to write music and and improve our techniques on our instruments and all that stuff.
And
Yeah,
you guys are about to release a new song, world premiere song in a bit.
yeah.
Everyone's
Well,
gonna get to hear it.
this song
And
is ready. It's been ready for maybe 6 months now, but we haven't been able to release it because we want to release it with a video, and it's been impossible to record it because of this situation of the coronavirus and that.
you guys didn't want to do you so obviously you had then a certain idea you wanted to do for the video. You guys didn't want to do it like the how everyone's doing the Zoom meetings or social distancing music videos. You guys want to do a specific way for the music video.
Yeah, yeah, we want to do it the best way possible.
Of course, of course. And I'm sure the fans are going to be grateful for that as well when you guys are able to do it, record it. Before we even get into the world premiere and hearing this new Savage new track,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want
We
to talk
want
about you guys.
we wanted to show it in this Instagram live because we think it's a good opportunity to to make people interested in this interview. So it's I think it's convenient for you and for us.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
we hope that people like it.
Oh, I don't doubt it. From your guys' first single you released, your first and only one, Left Behind, that caught a lot of eyes, including myself. Because you guys really just came out of nowhere. You guys are a dark horse. Like the band just kind of came up out of the ashes, and you guys are independent. And that song Left Behind, and a lot of production behind it, mixing, music video wise, that was amazing work. How did you guys put it all together? Like where you guys just came out of left field. So where are you guys?
Well, we have our mindset that we wanted to release our first stuff with a nice quality, and if it were possible with a music video like we did. And yeah, we were some months looking for someone to produce the music video, and it was hard because here in the Canary Islands there aren't a lot of options. It's very little our islands, and but yeah, we finally came to find a guy who is very talented, and you can see the result is amazing. We love the video that he produced, and we are so proud of the results. And well, we recorded this song like maybe 1 year ago, and we had worked with the guy who produced the mix and the mastering, and he's from here, from the Canary Islands as well. We we were deciding if working with him or someone from outside, maybe from another country, but he gave us a try, a mix. How you say it? Yeah, he made an attempt to mix our song, and we really loved it. So we decided to work with him, and and I think it sounds great. Yeah,
Oh, it sounds amazing.
he produced the new single that we're going to stream as well. So it's going to sound amazing as well.
Are you guys gonna stick with him for future music and whatnot? Are you liking everything so far, especially with this newest song coming out? You guys gonna stay with him?
Well, unfortunately, that guy has quit it, working on production. So we are going to look for another option. And well, at this moment, we are working on the production ourselves because our singer is so good at sound mixing and mastering. So probably we will self-produce our album. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that's a lot of bands are doing that. So there's all props to you guys for doing that. You're not the only ones, and I
Yeah.
don't have any doubts it's not still going to be just as amazing. And you guys are a new band, like pretty much. When did you? From what I can find, you guys are brand new. But when did you guys start prior? You told me before that you were a previous project. How did Heartsigh come and become a band?
Well, we had this project called Blinded for Lies, and it was formed 8 years ago, and we were together for I think 7 years more or less. And it was also metalcore, but we decided to try another metalcore style, and that's why we decided to make a new project. And most of the members are the same from the previous project, but yeah, eventually we included another member for singing. And yeah, and right now we don't, sorry, excuse me. And right now, yeah, we most of us are the same members as the previous project, and we're still looking for a bassist because that's what we're missing still.
And so right now you have Javier on vocals, yourself on drums, Kevin on guitar,
Yeah,
and Javon on guitar as well, correct?
yeah, correct.
And so for bass, for the music basically coming forth, you guys just kind of added in digitally.
Yeah, we are, well, we're planning that if we play any shows, we are going to play it through the speakers and with programmed stuff, with samples and that.
Yeah, and it's understandable until you can find a bass player, which hopefully, knock on the wood, that someone's going to
Yeah,
be seeing this and like, hey, you guys, I'm ready. So
yeah,
hopefully, that will come into your guys' life, and you guys be a complete band and ready to perform as soon
yeah,
as we can get shows back.
yeah. Hopefully.
So like you said, you're out of the Canary Islands, and that's very unique. I'm calling you guys already Canary Metal. So
Yeah.
what's the scene like where you guys are at? What is there a rock scene, a metal scene there?
Yeah, there are plenty of metal bands here, but it's quite difficult to grow being here because there are just a few places to play properly. And and if you want to play outside, and that's what we all want because most of the metal scene is outside, you know it's very difficult for us because we have to take planes and we have to pay for the instruments delivery and that stuff, and it's a lot of money to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, but fortunately right now, we have the internet, so it's become easier for the bands to grow with the internet and social media. But if we didn't have that, it would be almost impossible to grow. Yeah. Yeah,
It, internet is definitely it's so huge right now, especially and for your guys' case, it's your guys' avenue for finding new fans and putting your music out and creating a larger fan base across the world now.
yeah, hopefully. What I was saying, there is a lot of metal bands here, but not very much of a metalcore style. It's more like a heavy metal classic style. But there are lots of great bands here. I could tell you about a lot of great bands that we meet, and they are from here as well, from Canary Island.
And before coronavirus and everything was going down, I've seen you guys posted pictures before. I think it was Kev who's posted pictures of like previous shows. Have you guys all played together before, like
Yeah,
as Heartsigh or just as your previous side project?
as Heartsigh, we have played more or less 3 shows. Yeah, I think I'm sure it's been 3 shows already. But we have experience from our previous project because with Blinded for Lies, the previous project, we played a lot of shows before, like here in the Canary Islands and also in the peninsula of Spain. But we never came to play on another country. We wanted to play on the UK and maybe Germany, but unfortunately we couldn't do that.
Well, hopefully this is gonna change that, my man.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, hopefully, yeah.
How are you guys all on the same island together?
Sorry, excuse me.
Are you all on the same island together? Everybody in the band?
Yeah, we live in the same island, but we live like very very far away, each from one from each other. But we live
Yeah.
in the same island. And Kevin, the guitarist, he lives in Barcelona. So
Oh,
yeah, right now it's a little bit difficult for us to to meet and make rehearsals and that. But well, we at the moment we are managing with it, and it's not a problem yet.
how have you guys been keeping and communicating with music and whatnot and sending files to each other? Has that been a problem sending like demos and mixes to each other,
No,
recording digitally?
no. Well, at this moment, we were recording the album mm, not so long ago, and fortunately, I have the equipment to record professionally, well, properly, and yeah, and I was the one who was, you know, in charge of recording everything. I have my guitar here, so I have my sound card and that. So I recorded the songs here in my room, and yeah, fortunately we didn't need to go to an studio and record all the things. But yeah, we keep sending us files and new ideas to write the music, and that it's not any issue because the internet is everywhere. Yeah.
um, let's talk about yourself a little bit. How did you become into metal? How did you get in? How did you become a metalhead and want to start two bands now?
When and how? Well, uh, yeah, we contacted ourselves because before Blinded for Lies there was even another project, and these guys contacted me for playing with them because I went on the internet, like, called Danny Drummer, and that made it easier for them to find a drummer. So I joined them, and we were like 1 year with another name for that project, and then we became Blinded for Lies. Um, I don't know, and it was also metalcore. It's always been metalcore, always. Yeah, yeah. We've always been connected by that, and we've always liked the same bands more or less. Fortunately, it's never been a problem in in deciding what kind of music we were going to play and write. So yeah.
And how about growing up wise? Listening to rock and metal. Who are some artists that were your favorites to listen to?
Well, we've been very influenced by bands like North Lane, Architects, Silent Planet, yeah, Invent Animate. I don't know if you know the band. It's not very known, but yeah, we definitely love it, and Silent Planet as well. I think they are the most different bands right now in the scene, and yeah, recently we've been working on ideas that are very very influenced by them. Mm, and yeah, I think that's well. Before we started to listen to Architects and Northlane and that kind of bands like modern metalcore, it was all about August Burns Red and Avenged Sevenfold and Trivium, those kind of bands.
It's definitely from Left Behind. I completely heard archetypes in there. I can hear the inspiration behind it,
Yeah, we can't hide it. It's
but it's still your own sound. Like you guys are, I think you're heavier than Architects. Javier's voice is a lot heavier. Maybe older Architects, but it's still your guys' own sound. I hear the influence, but it's still that's your own sound.
yeah, and maybe you're going to notice it to notice it more with the new song because it's a little bit heavier than Left Behind. Yeah, it's heavier. It's heavier.
So I'm always curious about like, when foreign bands such as yourself are making music in English, how come you guys choose to write music in English as opposed to Spanish, your native language? Any thoughts behind that? Like marketing towards a more English-based audience opposed to you're using Spanish?
Yeah, it's all about marketing. We love Spanish, and we are not embarrassed about that. But yeah, in a marketing, aspect, we think it's better for us for what we want to sing in English because English is like the global language, and we think that speaking in English and singing in English, it's going to reach our music more people from around the world.
And
Yeah.
have you been seeing that from your fan base from just on social media standpoint? Have you seen the fans coming in from everywhere? I mean, myself, I'm from California and United States, so it's reaching everywhere. But have you seen that yourself personally?
Yeah, we have recently received some comments and private messages from people around the world, from Germany, from UK, from United States. Yeah, and we love to see that because as I told before, we want to reach all the people possible from all around the world.
And before we even go into the new track and whatnot, you guys, you even mentioned it before. You produced and did all the recording in your own room, in your own house, correct? You guys
Yeah.
didn't go to a studio. Everything was in-house done, and then you sent it to mix.
Yeah, we like I said before, I've recorded the tracks here in my room, but our singer Javi, he's going to mix it and master it because yeah, he's genuinely. I don't know if I said it correctly.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
he's amazing. He's amazing mixing music. He's so good.
And what's the plan for it after this newest single you guys dropped, the world premiere? What's the plan and dates going forth for new music, EP, an album, all that good stuff?
We don't want to make any dates. We don't want to say any dates because you know it always change your workflow by the situations that you are living. For example, this coronavirus situation, it has delayed things a little bit. So, for example, that music video that we want to record for this new single, it had to be delayed because of the coronavirus. So we still don't have any dates, and yeah, we don't have any dates, but we are currently working a lot on the new stuff. Our plans is to release this song with the music video, and after that we want to release the album, which is going to contain eight songs, and yeah, and after that we want to reach hopefully to a label, and maybe we will be able to sign something great. Yeah.
Well, I don't doubt it, my man. Your single is already blowing up from Left Behind. And with the newest one, I think it's going to catch more eyes. And once the coronavirus is passed, I think you guys are going to have more momentum going forward and seeing a lot more doors open for you guys as soon as the world can open up after the coronavirus.
Yeah, we hope so. Yeah, and yeah, totally. Our single "Left Behind," uh, it has received a lot of comments of, you sound like architects a lot, but we really think that the single that we are going to show today, it's going to to make people think different about us, because it really doesn't sound quite as architects. It's heavier, and it has a different, vibe. It's very different.
Well, I don't doubt it at all, and I think everybody is ready for the world premiere of your guys' newest single, and I think we're ready to hear it and hear the difference that you guys are going to be doing right now.
Okay, you ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, as I told you, can you turn off your mic?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Life is
Dude, do you guys want mosh pits? Do you want people to die?
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Dude, that was fucking amazing. A big difference from Left Behind. I'm just in sound wise. I want to ask Javier how he hits his vocals because those were some deep, deep guttural tones in there. That, then the breakdowns, perfect. Your drums stuck out very much so in this track than Left Behind. And also guitars wise. You can hear the technicality behind it, the more genty sound, and almost like Betraying the Martyrs out of France, kind of their unique sound. But that was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it surely is more genty. And well, I'm glad that you like it.
That is a banger, ladies and gentlemen. And that will be, as much as I love Left Behind, I think this is going to be larger than Left Behind.
Well, hopefully.
Like, holy shit. Those breakdowns, you're going to ask someone's going to get knocked out. That's what's going to happen. I already see it.
Yeah, we hope so.
So, but how did you guys come up with the lyrics for this song? What is this about for this song?
Well, the song is called Beyond the Grave.
Branch off into different streams.
The thing is that in these eight songs we are going to touch some different topics, and that's why we are going to call the album Catharsis. Do you know what
okay.
does that mean? Yeah, Catharsis. And we're going to title like it because catharsis mean like your your perspective and your reaction to some tragic situation. So we're going to talk about some tragic situation of this world, this actual world, like love, like self-destruction, like world destruction, like death, those kind of topics. And yeah, that we want to talk about everything that we can, yeah, at the moment.
Well, that is going to be freaking huge for you guys' first album when you guys can release it. I'm already impressed. I'm sure everybody else is already impressed. This is going to be a banger single. It's going to be, everything is going to blow up. I do not see that happening. That you guys are an amazing, talented band. Hopefully you guys can find a bassist soon as well to add in there.
Yeah,
no backtracking stuff on there and have a complete band. But as the band you guys are right now, you guys are the diamond right now, the diamond in the rough.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much.
I know the rest of the band's watching as well, Javier, Kevin, and Duran. You guys, congratulations on the new music as well. You guys all did an amazing part. You guys are all amazing band members, and you guys are a great band. I look forward to seeing what else in the future you guys are going to come forth with you guys.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
But, dude, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for the world premiere, everybody. And thank you for everybody for the kind of like switch off on different feeds and doing stuff. I'm going to have everything edited. So they're going to have me their take. I'll have my take. And we'll put them together for one glorious interview on YouTube, which will have your links to your Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube as well. So everyone can find your music and everything. Because you guys don't have a website yet, but you just have a Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and Spotify, correct?
Yeah, correct, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have all that stuff on there.
Thank you very much, mate. It's been a real pleasure, yeah. Thank you very much.
Of course, my man, and it's a pleasure to meet you. And dude, I hope so. Hopefully soon, and when you guys are ready to do a show, I can make my way out there for a little vacation and see you guys live.
yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Maybe you live in California, right?
In California.
Yeah, hopefully, one day we'll go to there.
Oh, there's plenty of venues. No, I can get you into the venues. That's not a doubt.
Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah, that would be fantastic.
We have a lot of the metal scene in California is huge. Yeah, as you know, U.S. There's a big, huge following and love for the metal metalcore, deathcore, everything core. So you guys will create a huge fan base, and I'm hoping I'm exposing yourself to new fans that are watching now.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it, man.
Of course, brother, man. And thank you for your time. Thank you again for the world premiere. Um, I hope you stay safe. Continue to stay safe. Have a great weekend. I know it's Saturday night for you. Don't
Yeah.
party too hard tonight.
No, not at night. It's already. It's like how do you say it?
Sunset.
Sunset. Yeah, yeah,
There.
yeah,
Well, perfect time. Happy hour for drinks.
yeah. Okay, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. And take care. I look forward to getting the video from you guys so we put it together, and then I'll have it edited and uploaded by Monday so we can share it for everybody and everyone can see the complete, full version of both our sides.
Perfect, perfect.
All right. Take
Okay,
care, brother.
okay. Thank you. Bye.